Okay, Anson, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, I guess my screen is not. You cannot see me on your
Mhm.
screen, but it's okay because the focus will be on you. Um, anyway, okay. So
Okay.
Anson, can you tell me what
Sorry.
grade you are in right now?
I was a sophomore and I'm going to be a junior.
Okay, you're going to be a junior. Junior. Okay, and what is the school you're in? What is the name of the school?
Uh, I was Oconee County High School.
One more time again.
Oconee County High School.
Oconee County High School, and that is in
Yes.
Georgia, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Georgia. Excellent. All right, Anson, and what is your date of birth?
2000, February 13th.
Okay, February 13th, 2000. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you first about your current school. I
Hmm.
want to get to know you better. So you've been in America for the past 2 years as a freshman,
Uh,
as
for 1 year.
for 1 year. Okay. So tell me about what your experience has been so far.
Oh, it was really great because I get to like. It was really different from Hong Kong since the environment, everything. Um, in Georgia, it was mostly nature. I guess you can say like forests, woods, a lot of grass and stuff like that. So I get to experience the nature there, and also um, the life in America is also very different. Like I made a few friends there, and we talk about our lives and how different it is sometimes.
Uh huh.
Uh, I think because I was an exchange student last year, so I also like got to meet some other students from other countries. So I also knew more about other countries too.
Interesting. Okay, so this school was a public school then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you're an exchange, and what's the program? What was the program that you went through?
I don't know the name, but the organization in America is called CCI Green Heart.
Okay, CCI Green Heart. Okay, and before this exchange program, where were you studying?
At in Hong Kong at Tan Keng Po School.
And this school, is it bilingual or
Oh no, it's a Chinese
all
school,
Chinese?
traditional. Hmm.
Traditional Chinese, huh?
Yeah, but before then I was in an international school.
Okay, so before that was an international school. And this was a this was what,
Yes,
an
sir.
international school?
Um, no, I was in there from kindergarten until year eight, and then I moved out into a traditional school.
International school. What was the name of this international school that you were in?
Yu Chong International School.
And was it affiliated with any country?
Uh, I think there's one in America. I'm not sure because I've only heard about it and they didn't talk much.
I see. I mean, your classmates, what were their nationalities?
They're mainly Hong Kong
Mainly Hong
people.
Kong, but you had expatriate teachers,
Yeah, they're all from foreign countries,
all from foreign countries.
mostly.
Mostly where?
Um, I mean, depends. English teachers, they're from England, America, Scotland, and a lot of places. Also, Germany. It's international,
Right. Right.
but they also hire like mainland teachers to teach us Chinese.
Okay. So you had a good mix. You had a good mix of various cultures through their teachings. Excellent.
We do.
Right, and I think you already said this, but most of the students were Chinese students, right, from Hong Kong and mainland, or what would you
Oh
say?
yeah, there are also a few students from other countries, but not a lot.
Okay, but mostly Hong Kong and China.
Mhm.
Okay, excellent. Okay, you've had various experiences with international school in Hong Kong. Um, you were in a traditional Chinese school, and then you were in a public high school. You you have quite a lot of experience
Yeah,
for a young
now.
age. Okay, so tell me out of those, what's been your favorite aspect out of these schools?
Aspects. Oh, um, in international school,
Uh huh.
um, I think the aspect is the way they teach. They have more activities and stuff like that. But in a traditional school, I feel like more close to home since we all speak Chinese. But in America, it was very different. It was a brand new experience.
So you like more hands-on activities, experiential learning, then.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I prefer
excellent.
it that way.
Okay, excellent. So as far as subjects, what were some of your favorite subjects then?
Um, in traditional school, I was going to choose physics, chemistry, biology, stuff like that. But then I went out to America. I would prefer like scientific stuff, I guess.
And chem. Okay, so traditional you like the physics and chem, and then for the American schools you like the sciences, the hard sciences.
I don't know because let me think. I did. I went there and I took. I didn't take a lot of classes in America, so I'm not sure what I really like in America, but I still enjoyed it.
Okay. Um, then tell me, what do you remember what classes, or tell me about the classes you took in America?
Um, One of them was chemistry. Um, we learned about like balancing equations and isotopes and stuff like that. Mm. I also did like physical things also in there, and um, okay, so I did physical, and then I had um, chemistry. Oh, I also had math and graphics and design there.
Okay. And out of those, which can you tell me, generally speaking, which ones you liked and which ones you didn't like?
Mm, I think with the personal fitness was fun. We did like some weight training and we learned some uh, knowledge about your personal health, and also I like chemistry. But graphics and design is my first time taking it in my whole life, so I'm not too familiar with it.
So, okay, so you're just not familiar with the graphic design at all.
Yeah,
I mean, did they have you doing a lot of things on computer, or
yeah,
what did
on
you find?
computer, on Photoshop and programs like that.
Oh, I see. And since this was your first time, it was difficult for you to adjust to all those applications, software.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Just to software. All right, this is okay. Good, thanks, Anson.
Hmm.
All right. So you're going to be a junior right now. You have 2 years left of high school. Can you tell me more about your plans after high school?
Um, I was hoping to finish college, but I don't. I don't have a really like detailed plan for my career or what I want to take. But hopefully, I was hoping to find that during the last 2 years in high school.
Okay, so your plan is to go to college, but you haven't quite figured out any type of major, or have you at least considered schools that you're looking into?
Uh, no, because I'm not really. Uh, I don't know too much about the colleges and universities in America yet.
Got it. I mean, you have time, so I'm just curious. How about then? Tell me, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? How about that?
10 years from now. Um, Hopefully I'm uh, working. Mm, I've got an achievement somewhere in my work, and I have uh, a house of my own. Um, I uh, have a girlfriend.
Okay. Good. That's good to know. Do you have any profession in mind, or that's still kind of
No, I'm still not sure.
still not sure? Um, how, do you see yourself as an entrepreneur in businesses, or do you see yourself as an employee, or any of those that interest you?
Um, uh, I don't think I would be a good businessman. I can't really understand a lot of concepts and stuff, but um, I think I prefer like into more the science stuff, like
Got it.
physics and stuff. Mhm.
Got it. Okay, that's good to know. All right. So Anson, you've had a lot of various experiences. Can you tell me something? Tell me about a very difficult challenge that you've had to overcome in all these various experiences.
One of them is uh, when I changed from international school into a traditional school.
Uh huh.
Um, bec- because all the environment, all the friends, and all the teachers, their education is different.
Right.
So it was a really big difference and change for me because first of all, the language is very different. They all speak Cantonese back in traditional school,
Hmm.
and on the other hand, it was all English and other languages in international school. And also, in traditional school in Hong Kong, we tend to do a lot of worksheets and homeworks, which in international school we have a lot of discussions and a lot of projects that we need to present, and that's very different.
I see. And which you like the worksheets or you like the discussions better?
I prefer the discussions and
Ah,
presentations.
okay, good. How would you say you overcame the challenge of being in a system where it's different like that? What did you have to do?
Um, I think most important thing that I did was make friends. They helped me. They sort of guided me through the things. They taught me how to deal with those homeworks and schoolworks,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, and it was fun to hang out with them.
Good, good. And with these friends, I mean, um, how has that worked with changing schools and changing all these and changing locations? Do you still keep in touch with them, or?
Mhm. I have a few like closer friends back
Uh-huh.
in Yuchong
Okay.
that I would still keep in touch. Like probably we might go out for a movie, or we could go to the closest ice skating rink so we can ice skate for a while or something like that.
Okay, good. And with all of these schools, can you tell me what extracurricular activities you were involved in?
Back in the traditional school, I was on a school team and I played table tennis for the school.
Is that your main hobby? Would you say that's your main hobby?
Yeah, yeah. I started playing table tennis since elementary, year three,
Year three.
and until now. And also learned swimming.
And swimming as well.
Right now, I'm learning a course that will like it's more like a life saving thing.
Oh, interesting. Saving. Okay. All right, Anson.
Hmm.
This is very interesting. Last question here, and then I have to move on, and then we'll move on to a reading passage. Tell me,
Okay.
since you're looking at going back to America and you're applying to private schools, tell me what is most important to you when deciding the type of school you want to apply to.
Um, I think I would look at the school history and how some of how other people's comments about it, or um, uh, probably their activities they have, their extracurricular activities, and I might look at their like rankings, I guess you could say.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm hearing from you is it's mainly about the school's reputation. That's what's most important for you. Okay. Um, Now, do you mind? Because you've been in international schools, you've done traditional schools. Class size, do you mind? Do you like big or small, or what do you prefer?
I don't really mind that thing as long as we have a good like learning environment. I don't really mind.
I see. So you're pretty flexible uh, as far as the student teacher ratio, the urban, suburban, the. I mean, are you even open to all boys schools or no?
Oh yeah, because I was in an all boys school back in the traditional school I was studying in.
Okay. So you're pretty flexible about wherever you end up, but what's more important is the reputation.
Hmm.
Got it. Cool. And how about West Coast versus East Coast?
Oh, um, I don't
No.
actually. I only heard that the North Coast has like stereotypes about other people, has like more stereotypes, but I don't really mind.
Oh, so you don't mind the East Coast or the West Coast schools?
Hmm.
Okay, excellent. All right, Anson, I am going to pull up a passage for you. I want you to read for me. Hang on a second.
All right.
Okay, do you see that,
Yes,
Anson?
sir.
Okay. Can you go ahead and read? Read for me.
All right, sure. Jack London's story, Call of the Wind, tells of Buck, a dog stolen from California who's taken to Alaska during the Dyke Gold Rush in the late 1890s. Buck becomes a sled dog, part of a team that transports supplies and people through the harsh winters. It was inevitable that the clash for leadership should come. Buck wanted it. He wanted it because it was his nature, because he had been gripped tight by that nameless, incomprehensible pride of the trial and trace. That pride which holds dogs in the toil to the last group, which lures them to die joyfully in the harness, and breaks their heart if they're cut out of the harness. That was the pride of Dave as wheel dog, of Solex as he pulled with all his strength, the pride that laid hold of them that break of camp, transforming them for sour and solemn brutes into straining, eager, ambitious creatures. The pride that spurred them on all day and dropped them at the pitch of camp at night, letting them fall back into gloomy unrest and discontent. This was the pride that bore up splits and made him thrash the sled dogs who blundered and shrieked in the traces or hid away at harness up time in the morning. Likewise, it was this pride that made him fear Buck as a possible lead dog, and this was Buck's pride too.
Okay, good. Anson, have you ever read any of Jack London's works in the high school in Georgia?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Based on what you just read, can you give me an idea of what's going on in the story?
Um, I think it's about a dog who was taken to Alaska, and there was he was group being put into a group with another people and dogs, and but then because of his nature, he wanted to be the lead dog, like the top dog of everything, and but I think that pride made him too proud, and he ended up failing or lured into a trap.
Good. Now, so you've never read any of Jack London's work. Um,
No.
in English class in Georgia, what did they have you read?
We read like short stories, and uh, we read a little about World War II, some Shakespeare's stories.
You were able to read Shakespeare.
Um, I didn't fully understand, but the teachers gave us the materials to read.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Very good. Anson, I'm going to stop this recording, and then I want you to stay there because I still need to talk to you. Okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
Ah, shoot.